Hey everybody, we're looking at the last of these turtles figures that I found at my Ross store. Now, if you just came for this one video, you might want to go look at the other ones. This is Ninjor, the Devious dragon. Now, how did he become a dragon? Well, you have to read the comic book, or I did make a video of me reading the comic book, which I was doing terrible today. But for $12.99, go check out your Ross. I found all 4 of them. Yes, there are 4 in this series. We have Leonardo, the snake hunter, leader of the snake hunting green machine, Clamp Champ, master of capturing snakes, Ninjor, the devious dragon, and then we have Michelangelo, powerful party dude. On the back, we also have art that's different for each one of these. I think Leonardo was the only one that didn't kind of focus on him, and it kind of gave the entire thing. Ninjor carries a secret under his hood. He has always been the last dragon. Show enough. Last dragon man of Eternia, hiding from all until the next coming of Serpos, which is covered in the magazine who Serpos is. So in the magazine, or the comic book, I keep saying magazine, he goes from being a ninja, which he jumps and attacks them as ninjas, as a ninja, but during the process, he becomes a dragon. So that is his Incredible Hulk moment. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles scour Eternia for Shredder, but find themselves in the middle of King Hiss's plot to make the Snake Men the most powerful force in the universe. And I haven't been showing off the SKU numbers because I don't know. I heard that Target uses them for some reason. I don't know. I thought you just type them in there. Every time I ask for something at Kmart, yeah, I go to Australia to go to Kmart. Anytime I ask for something at Walmart, oh, that came out nice and clean. They just type the words into their little doohickey thing. You get the same book for all 4 of these. He comes with wings. Let me angle this down. This is driving me crazy. I keep having to lift it up so high, and my arms are getting tired. Which obviously come off real easy. And it makes me wonder, you can actually put them on the other guys. Oh, cool. So Leonardo can have wings. All right, let's see how many prison things he has. He has 4 handcuffs made of plastic. So we're gonna cut them off right here to save some scuffing on the figure itself. Cut, cut, cut. That means the figure should hopefully come out without a mess. Hopefully. There's a hole in the back for the wings, so that could be a place where the thing can get through. He's got a red lightsaber. He's also got a hole right there, and the piece did just fly in the air, but I think it landed right back into place. And he's got this little doohickey right here, which I thought was his tail, but I'm not 100% sure. Nope, he doesn't have a tail. Oh, you know what? That's to extend the neck out. So you can have a short neck. And while he's in short neck mode, let's take a look at that armor. That is some killer armor. He's got a sword going through a dragon, which is kind of counterintuitive. He's got translucent purple. The chest is made out of just a smoky black. He's got shiny black trunks, a red sash with the loincloth in the front. The translucent and somewhat sparkly purple goes on his legs. And of course, he's got a cut right here where you can take him apart. His legs could go up. They look like they may be the same. I don't have their version of the Origins version of one of my favorite characters is Merman, but unfortunately we never saw him here. We only got 2 waves. We got the first wave, which didn't have him, and we got the Naked Stratos wave is all I can remember. Him and Fisto is all I remember. Oh, and the green snake goddess, which I did get. All right, so we got the holes in his back for his wings. All right, his head looks really good, but I'm gonna take that head off. He also has a spiky necklace on, I just realized, to put the extender on. I guess they didn't want to take up too much packaging, and that makes sense. That's good. And that makes him also look forward better. He has an opening mouth. Now, it would be cool if he had like the fire effect that you can blast out of his mouth, but he doesn't. And let's look at that face. That lovely face. You can tell he flosses with dead bones of his fallen victims. All right, he's got all the regular articulation. Now here's the part that scares me because the legs, oh my gosh, his legs are perfect. These actually bend. Both of them bend. Finally, I got a leg that doesn't have, The other three, I'm going to have to put them in the car and let them heat up before I can try to bend them. But this one's perfect. Does he stand? He does, but after I get those wings on, well, he almost does. It's these feet. I got the feet bowed too far. Okay, come on, loosen up. Of course, you don't want your feet too loose, because then you'd be foot loose. All right, so let's put the wings back on so we can look how cool they look on his back. They slide right in. Okay, compacted. Okay, so I'm trying to get them out to like maximum efficient spread. And continuous spread. I mean, I can go farther, but they won't be continuous. So there he is from the front with his wings. Oh, one of them got lazy. All right, we also have a sword to put in his hand. He's got all the basic articulation of all the other guys. It's your basic Masters of the Universe origins. So it looks like the wings are a little bit too heavy for the hole that they got on the back. So if you put him on a flight stand, or like I usually use a Barbie stand since they elevate them some, the metal stands, just keep that in mind that the wings are like, you might have to put some, this one's it's not as soft as I thought it was. So I would use a little bit of clear fingernail polish and then stick it back in there, or just plain old tape if you don't have fingernail polish. I know most of you dudes don't have fingernail polish. The only reason I have any glow in the dark is because it's glow in the dark. That's the main reason. So you can also do a quick fix like that. That's what I often do. So, I mean, it's just a trick I learned when I was a kid to put tape on it, or sometimes, like, if you want to put a cape on him, that might be a cool idea. You can mount the cape right there with thin cloth, and then the wings could, like, you know, plant inside of it. So what a very cool looking figure. Now, one of the things I want to do is compare his chest, but he seems to have just the regular old chest. We have Leonardo without his armor on. He's got the turtle chest. I thought he was going to have an armored chest like Michelangelo here, but he does not. He has the regular chest that looks like any old naked He-Man figure, including Clamp Champ, right? Or not Clamp Champ. What is his name? Ah, forgot it. He's basically a combination of two figures. I think Trap Jaw, and I think I call him Mousetrap is why I don't remember his original name. And then there's this armor, which I'm honestly thinking of making him into, what is that, Aqua Lad? But he might be grown-up Aqua Lad, or, you know, in an alternate universe, Aquaman and, what was his name, Manta Ray are the opposites. Manta Ray is the good guy, or Black Manta, sorry, Black Manta, because that armor looks like something Arthur would wear. And, you know, with swapping things off, if I had, oh my gosh, I just had an apostrophe. I could make this into Aquaman, because that right there looks like Aquaman's, you know, armor. He-Man with the long hair looks a lot like Aquaman. So that might be an idea. So I might get a He-Man's arms, or somebody's arms. The He-Man with, I got a He-Man figure I haven't opened yet. I was at the cheap place for $10. But he's also part of that 7-inch line. And that looks so cool. I might make him into an Aquaman. Huh. And then I can make him into, well, it won't, because the other one's got skin on him, like, so it's a different skin color. But I'm sure I can find some use for this. Ooh, you know what? I've been looking for heads for these guys right here. Well, this actually fit. So here I go. I'm starting to have fun playing. You're not supposed to play with your toys. Nah, that's not going to fit. His neck's too deep. Darn it. I'm always looking for new heads for doubles of these guys. This is one of the best ones. I love the way he looks. That blue and that gold looks so hot together. I love it. All right, so this one was my favorite one of the figures. Not of the characters, but of the figures, because it's cool. I mean, it's got translucent parts. It's got wings that are metallic-y looking and also Batman looking. He's just cool. I mean, the dragon head, and a big old sword. Oh, he's the coolest of the figures. Of course, my favorite turtle is, of course, Leonardo. Doesn't the bandana look like a mohawk? Every time I pick it up, I think, has he got a mohawk? You can also put it back down. He's got a mohawk. Anyway. Yeah, so you can have some fun mixing and matching. Like, this is I guess it's the green and the blue makes me think this looks like Merman. Or not Merman, Aquaman. I could just take the top. Nah, the whole thing looks good. But those boots, they won't work. You know what? Huh. If only the feet came off, just the feet. I don't know, but I'm going to end up having fun playing with these. So you guys, you do what you're going to do. I'm going to play because this is what it's all about. Just getting able to play. Again, I got to make sure I heat these up before I try to bend these. Be careful with yours. Out of all 4 of these, the only ones that will bend is his. The other ones, they just won't, especially on that right leg. So you're going to have to heat that up before you bend it, or else you're going to end up breaking it. I've done that before. Trust me, you don't want to do that. All right, y'all have a wonderful day and a Thriller Thursday, and let me know in the comments below if you found these at your Ross, and let me know something about them, like, oh no, these weren't supposed to be made, or this is a surprise to me too, or oh, these were out like a year ago and you just missed it because you live in a tiny town. You know, whatever. I'm just curious about them. I'll probably go do a little bit of research on them whenever I type them into my database of all the action figures that I own, because I like to keep up with everything I buy, so I'll end up buying something twice, because that doesn't happen at all, does it? Right. All right, I'm going to go take this stuff in there and upload these videos for you guys to enjoy. Have a great Thriller Thursday.